In this module, we'll look at conducting an advisory council meeting for the spring semester. As a reminder, the School Counseling Advisory Council is a representative group of stakeholders invited by the school counselors to review and advise the school counseling program. Members of the Advisory Council provide feedback on your counseling program's annual student outcome goals, and they will make recommendations about the school counseling program, serving as advocates for your program. In the Spring Advisory Council meeting, council members will review your counseling program results based on data presentations that you will create and share. The council typically meets twice a year, once in the fall and once in the spring. For our purposes and for RAMP, we have planned 2 advisory council meetings for this school year. However, you may have additional meetings if a special circumstance arises during the school year. You are now ready to plan for and conduct your Spring Advisory Council meeting. In the fall, you met with your Advisory Council members to review the goals and action plans you created for this school year. As a reminder, ASCA recommends a minimum of 8 council members, including counselors, and no more than 20 members total. Anytime you want to access your Advisory Council members' information, including your council roster, you'll find an easy shortcut button located in the left-hand menu. Simply click on the button named Advisory Council. It's an easy, quick way to, for example, access your lists for printing off email addresses or updating the membership roster, among other things. Because you will be sharing the results of your classroom and small group lessons as well as the results of your annual student outcome goals at the spring meeting, you want to make sure you schedule your meetings later in the spring semester. Closer to the end of the school year is best, unless you know you will already have your results before then. Schedule your meeting for a time that works well for all of your council members. This might be immediately after school, or first thing in the morning before school starts, or in the evening. If it is difficult to find a convenient in-person location or time for everyone to meet, meetings can also be held virtually using a meeting app such as Zoom or Google Meet. You can find a sample invitation in Module 10 to copy and paste. And you can also easily email your council members by clicking the envelope icon, both of which are seen here. Your Advisory Council meeting should have an agenda distributed beforehand, maybe along with a meeting reminder, and minutes that are taken during the meeting to be distributed afterward. During the Spring Advisory Council meeting, you will share the results of your annual student outcome goals and share the results of your pre- and post-assessments from your classroom lessons in small groups. You will also enter information to generate your meeting agenda. Following the agenda will guide you in conducting your meeting. Be sure to include the name of the counselor or counselors who will facilitate each meeting agenda item. Be sure to ask your counsel for feedback during the meeting. It's often helpful to come prepared with a few questions to prompt conversation. For example, you might ask for feedback on what council members view as the overall needs of your school or what priorities they see for setting goals for next year based on your results. During your Advisory Council meetings, you will need to keep minutes. You will use ASCA's meeting minutes template for spring semester shared here in Module 10. You can copy your agenda items from your meeting agenda and paste them into the minutes template to create an outline for your minutes, and then simply add summaries of any discussion and or feedback from your meeting under each agenda item. Before you end your meeting, be sure to set a day and time for next school year's Fall Advisory Council meeting and include it with your meeting minutes. After your meeting, consider putting your meeting minutes on your school counseling program website and sharing them with your school administrators. It's important to keep copies of all documents, PowerPoint slides, agendas, and minutes for all meetings. Meeting attendance should be documented in your minutes or on a sign-in sheet. For now, your tasks to complete are 1. Finalize the day, time, and location of your Spring Advisory Council meeting, making sure it will be after you have collected your classroom and small group lesson results and your annual student outcome goal results. 2. Invite your council members to the meeting. 3. Conduct your Spring Advisory Council meeting using ASCA's templates for your meeting agenda and meeting minutes. Thanks for watching. As always, we are available for individual support through email, phone, text, or online with Zoom. If you need support, just reach out by calling or texting or by emailing me at amy@inspiresuccess.org. That's AIMEE@inspiresuccess.org.